que tenéis que generar más dinero es ayudando a otra persona. Eso es lo que quiere Dios. Dios quiere que genere dinero. La gente se piensa que generar dinero es malo. Y eso es lo que les ha enseñado la Matrix. Nos quiere mantener pobres. Yo he sido pobre y soy jodidamente fucking rico. Y voy a elegir ser jodidamente fucking rico siempre. No os sintáis mal porque estáis queriendo generar dinero, pero no tenéis que tener el foco en generar dinero. Tenéis que tener el foco en ayudar a las personas. Yo en ningún momento hablo de dinero. Nunca. Lo que tenéis que generar más dinero es ayudando a otra persona. Eso es lo que quiere Dios. Dios quiere que genere dinero. La gente se piensa que generar dinero es malo. Y eso es lo que les ha enseñado la Matrix. Nos quiere mantener pobres. Yo he sido pobre y soy jodidamente fucking rico. Y voy a elegir ser jodidamente fucking rico siempre. No os sintáis mal porque estáis queriendo generar dinero, pero no tenéis que tener el foco en generar dinero. Tenéis que tener el foco en ayudar a las personas. Yo en ningún momento hablo de dinero.
Episode 43. Welcome, world. Welcome to episode 43 of the CMR Podcast Network. Today, we're diving into a fundamental principle of success. Why value must be created to get money. In a world driven by transactions, it's essential to understand that money is a byproduct of value we provide to others. We'll explore why creating value is key to earning money, how to identify opportunities to add value, and practical ways to ensure you're offering something valuable. Let's get into it. Notice how I started the video with that video in Spanish. What message you got from that video, Vanessa, before I start my discussion points?
Okay. Hi, Carlos. How are you?
How you doing today, Vanessa?
Excelentemente bien.
Excelentemente bien. What does that mean, Vanessa?
Espiritualmente.
Spiritual.
Mentalmente.
Mental.
Físicamente.
Physical.
Emocionalmente.
Emotional.
Y financieramente.
Financial. Money comes last in the list, Vanessa.
Yes.
I thought money comes first.
No.
Now, when I tell the world to stop chasing money, now you understand why money comes last, right? Find problems and find solutions to those problems, right? And all the money's gonna come in. But we gotta forget about the money. We gotta stop focusing on the money. We gotta focus on the what?
Solution.
On the problem.
Oh, yeah,
in order to find the solution. And, and to solve a problem, you cannot approach it from the same level it was created. Yep. You gotta approach it from under the root, right? True. Right?
Yes, that's
so, right. What message you got from that video in Spanish, Vanessa?
Okay. Oh, lo digo en español.
Say it in English.
Okay. What I understand about what he say is like you have to create value to the people, not focus like the money. What do you say? Like the people, they focus more in the money. But if you create more value to the people, like to the person, you're gonna see, like, what is the people they value. You know why some people they value money, but some people value the experience. Some people value like a knowledge, like so many things. But the people focus more on money. But the money is not gonna fulfill
them.
Yeah, you're not gonna feel like full in that part. But what I understand, like create more value for the people, and then you're gonna get everything you want.
See, this is my issue right now in the world.
Yeah.
My purpose, our purpose, thank you for buying into the vision, is to help people accomplish their dreams.
Yep.
Right? In order to help people accomplish their dreams, people want the dream home, the dream car, right? Or whatever they dream, because at the end of the day, everybody wants their dream body.
Yes, sir.
Right? Yeah. Which is the physical pillar. That's why we emphasize so much the 5 pillars, right? But everything starts literally with the dream business when it's what you want to have. Remember the formula, be, do, have. Be is necessary, right?
Yes.
What you become. What you become in the process, the man or woman you become is more important than the things you get. Because you could lose everything. But if you became that person, you're going to get it all back, literally, overnight. Yes, it sounds funny, but I'm using the word overnight. But I'm going to tell you why I use the word overnight. Because you already became that person that qualifies for everything you wanted. Right? Make sense or no?
Yes, makes sense.
Be, do, have. But you know where's people... You want to know where people mess up?
Yeah, in what?
They focus on the rewards.
Yeah.
But they don't want to take the... They don't focus on the sacrifice, the risk. No risk, no rewards.
Yes,
Instead of saying no risk, no rewards, say big risk,
and
big rewards. I'm going to risk it all. When I believe in something, started believing in myself. Because whatever the mind of a man can conceive and believe it can achieve.
Yes,
I'll literally put my blood, tears, time, everything for something I believe. And I believe, same way God helped me accomplish my dreams, He molded me and shaped me and helped me build my character. Same way, I know I can help others do the same.
Yep.
But it cannot start with the material possessions. Everything starts from the person you become, right?
Yep.
And you will never be free unless you become a business owner. Unless you become a business owner, or in our case, we the business, right? We the business. Why we are the business, right?
Yes.
How to win friends and influence people. You cannot win a friend straight up, and you cannot influence them straight up if you cannot lead by example. But the minute your friend sees that you lead by example, we invest into three things: ourselves,
Attention.
others, and attention. And attention is another word for marketing. Because how are we going to be able to transmit the message to the world, right? Because what's not recorded is not remembered. How are we going to be able to communicate operating from the imagination? People perish because of lack of vision. Helping people get vision, right? Helping them find their purpose, their ikigai, what God sent them to the world to do, their mission, right? How can we communicate the third level of value creation, right?
Yes.
If we don't have a platform, podcasting, doing events, right? Putting ourselves in a position where it's not that we no longer don't want to introduce ourselves, because I'm not doing this for the view or for the fame. I'm doing this for the message that if we basically together as a team get together and you transmit the message to your people, I transmit the message to my people, and we work together, right? We could go what?
More.
If you go fast, go alone. But if you want to go far, let's go together.
That's true.
Como dicen en español, en la unión está la fuerza.
Claro.
Right? So, making a long story short, why was the episode's name? Why value must be created to get money. Money is a byproduct of value creation. You want money? Forget about the money. Create the value. Look at it like this in a scale. This is the money. This is the value you got to create. You focus on this side.
Just create value.
Create value, right? Yeah. But people don't even know the definition of the word value.
Why you think they not?
What do you think is the definition of the word value? And I'm going right now Google it also.
Okay. You want to go or you
say it.
Okay, what I understand, like create value is like, see, I have knowledge, like, and I can explain to the people and I can give it to them. I feel like very fulfillment and see, oh my God, I give it some value to someone they didn't know. It's like for me right now, I have my mentally before, it was like very, what I say in my video, like very poor.
Very weak.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh my God, I had to go to work. I didn't think like that. I just I had to go to work. I had to make money for a living. I didn't say, oh my God, I can work it myself. I'm going to make it first.
And it's because the rat race, in another word, not the rat race, let's call it the matrix, because the rat race is people in the matrix are inside the rat race, right?
Yes, yeah.
The matrix doesn't want you to know this.
Yes.
The matrix doesn't want you to know that he who works all day has no time to make money, just like John D. Rockefeller said, right? The matrix wants people to think that you have to go to work in order to get money, right?
Yep.
But understand, what's easier, Vanessa? To borrow $1 million or to work for $1 million?
Borrow $1 million.
But in school, are they teaching people how to raise capital?
Nope.
How these books, right? Huh?
No,
are they teaching people how to get an angel investor like us? Because you're an investor now.
Yes.
Are they teaching people how money works?
Nope.
So how the heck are people going to escape the matrix?
They have to educate himself.
Remember, John D. Rockefeller wanted the world of workers,
worker.
not thinkers. Because a man or a woman that thinks for themselves is not easily manipulated.
Yep.
We have to go back and take it back to slavery, to history, to the past, from where everything started. In the past, they had slaves, right?
Yep.
What's a slave to you?
Esclavo. It's like when the people they get like golpe, ¿se puede decir?
What's a slave? To me, a slave is a person that somebody else owned them,
Yeah.
right?
To
Right? The only
To
energy that owns each of us is God. A human in this world cannot own you. We didn't even own our own kids,
yeah.
right?
That's true.
Even God gave us, ¿cómo se dice en inglés? Libre albedrío.
O libre albedrío.
How you say that in English? Free will. God gave us free will. So if God gave us free will, why would we basically let another man or another woman own us?
Yeah.
If God gave us basically talents, gifts, why would we let another man, another woman not let us maximize our potential? Ask.
Yeah, but nobody like ask herself like, oh my God, what I have to go to work. But now I have my mind open and I recognize that I know.
Why do you think back in the day the slaves, they didn't want them to read?
Oh,
Why do you think I recommend so many books? If this is a scam, still confused about money, why am here putting you in a position to think for yourself? It's crazy how most people, they don't understand that nobody's going to give you what you're worth other than yourself. When you become a thinker, you become a doer. And if you become a doer, it's because you became the person that literally said, enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of letting another man, another woman tell me how much I'm worth. Tell me what time I got to be at work. Tell me at what time I got to take lunch. Tell me what time I got to use the bathroom. If you're working in a business and they're telling you, you literally have your lunchtime at this time, you're a slave. I'm here defining what's a slave to you guys, right? Because we have to basically, how can I answer this question on today's episode, which is what? Once again, why value must be created to get money. If you don't understand that you got to create value in order to attract the money, not chase it, attract it, right? Yeah. What's the best way to create value? Let me define the word value, first of all. Dictionary. This is Google. I'm not even using artificial intelligence.
okay.
Google's saying value, the regard that something is held to deserve, the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. Your support is of great value. Number 2, a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what's important in life. They internalize their parents' rules and values. Now the verb, those were the nouns that I was giving. The verb, estimate the monetary worth of something. His estate was valued at $45,000. Number 2, this is the verb. Consider someone or something to be important or beneficial. Have a high opinion of. She had come to value her privacy and independence. She had come to value her privacy and independence. It's crazy how I Google this word, value, and I'm going to give the noun to you, and I'm going to give the verb to Emily when she comes. The noun, a person's principle or standards of behaviors, one's judgment of what's important in life. They internalize their parents' rules and values. What did your mom told you recently?
Yeah, she told me I have to look at for fun job or something like that.
That you got to look for a job.
Yeah.
We create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network, because our network is our net worth,
Yes.
right? We focus on our network. Strangers make you rich, right? We create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network and income. Why? Because we never depend on one source of income. We make investments to create a second, a third, a fourth, fifth, because you never want to depend on one source of income. If you depend on one source, especially when it's to get money for your money, how about if that source closes? If that business closes? Because at the end of the day, for those that say doing business is hard, bro, sis, you're working inside of a business. The world is a business. Business is spiritual. Without business, there's nothing in the world. Money is just simply a trade. We're not exchanging horses and cows.
Like before.
Like the past. You got to study the past. You will never understand the present if you don't understand the past.
100%.
Right?
Yes.
We create business or real estate opportunities that help build our network, right?
Yes.
And income, to be exact, passive income. While everyone else is trained to look for work. Your mom tells you that because she thinks getting money has 3 stages. You got to know how to get it. You got to know how to keep it. But you also got to know how to grow it. Getting it is necessary. Keeping it is possible. But growing it is the impossible. But if you learn how to do what's hard, your life is going to be easy. But guess what, world? You learn how to do what's easy, which is begging for a job. I'm going to call it begging. Because when you go to a job interview, you got to take a resume.
Yeah, make sure like...
Right? And whoever's interviewing you is superior over you.
Yep.
They act like they're helping you. When in reality, they need you more than what you need them. That's deep right there. I'm going to say this. We business people, we need you employees more than what you, vice versa.
Yeah.
Than what you guys need us.
But they want to like show you need more.
But who's superior? There's 4 levels of value creation. The lowest level, let's use this little finger, is what?
Implementation.
Implementation. You got to work hard to get the money.
Yep.
But when you keep moving up the level, the second level, this one, level number 2, is unification. You're working a little smarter to get the money. Because when you're in unification, you're moving people. As an employee, time is money. But as a business owner, or if you're in leadership position, management position, with your mindset, you can move people.
Yeah, you can make money for the
right? So now you could get, what's better, Vanessa, to get 1% of 100 people's effort or to work 100% of your own effort?
100% the different people.
See, you still make the same error. It's better to get 1% of 100 people's efforts than to give 100% of your own effort.
Yes, sir.
So this is why you guys do not understand the money game. Because you guys don't understand that if you got to give your efforts, your time, your attention, your energy to a job, the day has 24 hours. You're limited when you're one person working on their implementation. But if you're under unification, and let's say you got 5 people working under you, you got 20%, 20, 20, 20, 20. Even if everybody gives you 20%, that equals to 100.
Yeah, you may.
Now, this is you. You could literally don't have to go to work. As long as these 5 people are doing what they got to be doing. So if I was you, I'll have a manager managing these 4 people. But you're managing the manager who's managing the other 4 people. So you have a team of 5 people under you. The rich invest in time. But you know what poor people in implementation do? They sell their time.
Yeah.
And my message is, why value must be created to get money? If money is a byproduct of value creation, why value must be created to get money? Simple. Because if you're creating value at the lowest level, which is implementation, you're not going to get the big money. But if you move up the level of value creation, unification, you get more money. That's why this organization is what? Leaders creating leaders that what? Keep creating leaders. Because the more leaders we create, the more value we create.
Yep.
And the more value we create, the more money we attract. Notice how I said attract, not chase. But look at what's the third level of value creation. Communication. A person that could communicate, that could talk, makes it farther than a person that is a what? A worker. Right?
Yep.
You know why? Because the communicator, with his words, what people don't understand is that same way God created the world,
Like,
right? He imagined it, the highest level. Then he communicated it, right? And he created the whole world in 6 days. He gave us that power.
You declare.
If you're able to literally imagine it, money is an idea, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
An idea is just a dream without execution. Dream home is just an idea. Dream car is just an idea. But everything starts with a dream business. Because business is spiritual. And most people don't understand not even the definition of business, which I want to basically also look for the definition of business. What else do you want to say, Vanessa?
What I can say, just like
Before the next person comes.
just create value for like everybody. See, you know something and you want to like help someone, you just like help, because most people you help, more you create value you gonna get, like you wanna have.
And do you understand that point when I looked at the definition for the word value, the noun number 2, a person's principles or standards of behavior, one's judgment of what's important in life. They internalize their parents' rules and values. Before you had your parents' rules and values. Your parents, they value going to a job. Yeah. J-O-B, just over bro. Right? Exchanging time for money. Right? Yes. So your mother's is always going to remind you, get a job.
Better to go
right?
Work.
To this day, if I talk to my mother, she's still low. She still doesn't know how I get the money.
Yeah.
Make sense? Because she was trained to what? Look for work. Today, my father called me, which you could come sit. But let me basically, before I tell my father's story, you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Or you want to say something else to the world?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Next. Let me go definition of business. A lot of people don't understand that everything. See, most people, they don't know their A, B, C, D. How the heck are you going to go from A to Z when you don't know your A, B, C, D? That's why I always say, always be closing deals. Always be closing deals. In another word, always be helping people. Help people get from A to B, from B to C, from C to D. If you're already at D, I'm pretty sure, bro, that you could already get a person from A to B. You don't got to be at Z to help a person get from A to B, or from B to C, or from C to D. Help a person at least get to where you're at. What did John D. Rockefeller want in the world?
Workers, not thinkers.
You're a thinker now. When a person wants to empower you, they help you by what?
Uplifting you.
I'm not telling you, come work for me. I'm telling you, let's work with me.
Together.
Right?
When I was meditating today on my daily walk, I said to myself, how can I help people see what I see?
Simple. It's so simple.
What?
And it's good that you're asking that question. We're live. How can you help people see what you see? What do you see? You're operating. People perish because of lack of vision. Help people get vision. Proverbs 29:18. But now, in order for people to see what you see, you got to understand that people walk by sight, not by faith. What's one of the steps of riches? Capacity to apply
faith.
Faith.
Number 6.
Right? You got to help communicate because you're operating through the imagination.
Yeah.
You're helping people get vision. Right? Now you're also using your communication, right? In your podcast, what God, same way God, remember, thoughts, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts.
Feelings.
No, the other thing.
Thoughts, words.
Thoughts, what you say,
and what you do.
and what you do. Be, do, have. The minute you became, you're becoming, right? You got to do. And that's how you have. But the do has steps under. The do has what? What we're speaking right now. What did I say?
Creating value.
No.
Oh.
Be, do, have. Right? But you got to do.
Yeah.
But in order to do, you got to what? First.
Become.
Your thoughts.
Thoughts, words, actions.
Then your words.
Do have. Okay.
Then that's how you do. So you could lead by example. So your thoughts, the quality of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. We become what we think all day long. We become what we think all day long. We become what we think all day long.
True.
Now, if we have 80,000 something thoughts, if we become what we think all day long, what are you thinking all day?
How can I become my best version and help somebody else obtain what they want, help them get what they want, but also transmit that the be, do, have that they have to become, that they have to do first. Everything starts with the business, but we can help them become the business.
Be, right now, become a business. Because their be is employee. They became an employee.
So a cash flow quadrant.
Or they're becoming employees. They got to understand the cash flow quadrant. How money circulates. It circulates from the employee, self-employed, business owner, investor. But I'm going to tell the world a little secret.
What?
Working smart is starting from the top. Working hard is starting from the bottom. The bottom is implementation, then unification, then communication, then imagination. Working smart is starting from imagination. Same way, I'm a visionary. You are a visionary, bro. I gave you that power too.
Appreciate it.
You're a visionary. Because now, when you see a man or a woman, people perish because of lack of vision. Most people don't understand one thing.
What's that?
Which is, it's crazy, but how others are going to see your potential more than what you see your potential in yourself.
Why do you feel like that is?
Huh?
Why do you feel as if
God made the world perfect?
We all need each other.
We all need each other. And people do not believe in themselves. Sometimes people need another person to believe on them more so they could get out of that eggshell. Get out of that fear zone. Get out of that comfort zone. Bro, stepping out of your comfort zone requires a different level of thinking. Because when you're inside of your comfort zone or bubble, whatever you want to call it, fear zone, you're inside of a box. Growth starts outside of the box. Growth starts being uncomfortable. And in order to grow, what grow means?
Get rid of weakness.
Get rid of weakness. Shout out to Elizabeth. See, we're learning as we go. Who knew that the word scam, you knew that the word scam mean still confused about money?
And fail too, because you always talk about fail forward, but fail is just first attempt in learning.
So,
embrace it.
Am I right or I'm wrong? And I don't need validation from you or from the world. When I say we miss 100% shots we don't take.
It's just the truth.
What we lack in skills, we got to make it up in numbers.
It's just the truth.
Now translate that from basketball, from a game of basketball to the game of life. Numbers. Man lie, woman lie, numbers don't lie. It's a numbers game. So keep planting seeds on everybody's mind.
But it's also something I learned with you recently was that we can't just plant everywhere. You got to be strategic with where you plant. You also got to know
tierra fértil.
The target.
If you're going to basically plant una fruta or fruit, mango, you cannot go plant that where there's snow. That's why God made the world perfect. God organized the world in a way where we all need each other. International, so we can force each other to get ourselves out of the comfort zone. There's people working where people wish they vacation. That's deep.
That's funny. It's
right?
true.
But to them, that's not a vacation. There's people working even in mansions. They live in the mansion. You never thought of that?
Not like that, but yeah, it's true.
Huh?
Never thought of it, but it's true.
That's why we shouldn't be doing things for the money. Because if you want to have a mansion, literally go work for somebody, bring them value. Money is a byproduct of value creation, right? If you want a mansion, let's say you want a mansion, the biggest mansion in the world, right? Go see who's the one administrating the cleaning of that mansion, right? And go work for them. And you're going to be able to explore the whole mansion.
Proximity is everything.
You see? So now you're creating value. And at the end of the day, you can record. Low key. Now they'll probably say no phones.
Yeah.
You got me?
It's
But at the end of the day, at least you feed your own eyes. So you're living in a mansion. Or you're around a mansion. And you're going to be able to see that it's not going to fulfill you. Because you see it daily.
1000%. That's true.
All right? The definition for the word business. A person's regular occupation, profession, or trade. She had to do a lot of smiling in her business. Number 2, the practice of making one's living by engaging in commerce. The jewelry business. I'm going to repeat the first one again. A person's regular occupation, profession, or trade. So, if that's the definition of the word business, if people want the dream home, the dream car, even if you don't get your dream car, you still need a car to get to work, to get to your job.
Facts.
Your job is a business. You're just operating through implementation. Instead of leveling up to become a manager or leader, moving people, what you rather be? The one being told what to do or the one telling others what to do?
The person telling others what to do.
Now you understand that it's not that I try to disrespect people in basketball or anything in life. When somebody tries to tell me something, it's because I'm wired fucked up. To not say, it's not that I'm wired fucked up, it's I'm wired from the top. So, to me, I've never had people tell me what to do. Even as a student. Because I learned just by looking. But I had that ability. Right? But I also learned by questioning everything. Right? I'm the type of person that I don't need people telling me. I'll be asking. Question. I'll be that person, anything I start, why this, why that? You learn more through questions than staying quiet.
Of course.
But most people, they don't question things. That's why this podcast is question everything. I'm questioning why I'm here talking to you. I'm questioning why God revealed today to speak about this topic, which is episode 43, why value must be created to get money.
Why do you feel as if that's the topic of today?
Everybody's chasing the money. If you're chasing the money a third of your day, 8 hours of your day, out of 24 hours, you're what? Looking for the money. Right?
Chasing it.
Chasing it. Today's Sunday. Right?
Yeah.
If people will chase their spirit, the spiritual pillar, that connection with God, and they'll chase listening to that inner voice, if they'll chase knowing thyself, getting to know yourself better, instead of getting to know another person. When you get to know yourself,
what happens?
Something happens.
What is that?
You get to understand others.
It makes it easier?
It makes it easier. Because you already know how your emotions work, how your feelings, whatever you want to call it, how you operate, right? It's easier to deal with others. I understood that God sent me to the world to be a leader, but not just a regular leader. A leader to create leaders that create leaders. So I got all my life operating, instead of working in the business, working on the business. Because I understood that the man inside the business cannot create more opportunities for others inside. I could create more opportunities for others working from the outside in. Like a drone.
Yeah.
Eagles, I'm not saying chickens are not valuable, because I love eating chicken, right? But eagles fly solo. You know why?
Why?
Elevation requires separation. You're going to notice leadership is not a lonely journey, how people claim and say it.
So what is it then?
It's you need time to yourself to get to know yourself in order to be able to move people, in order to be able to connect with the higher source, infinite intelligence, in order to connect with God, the universe, in order to bring that value. Because you're operating now through the imagination. Because you're becoming a thinker. So the minute you become a thinker, you become a visionary. Now, you literally got to communicate that message. Right?
Yeah.
Who gets more money? The person that imagined the building there or the person that is putting brick by brick? Shout out to Barnes.
The person that thought of it and took action and made it happen.
Right?
Person with the idea.
But the person with the idea is working smart. He's operating from faith, not what?
Not by
sight.
sight.
The building was never there. The land was empty. It was an empty land. But he saw something. He created value. So why value must be created to get money? So if you want rental income, visualize a building. Make a home. Instead of saying the home is for you, think of others instead of you. Your first home shouldn't be for you. You want to be blessed? Don't think of things for you. Think of things for others. You want that dream home? Say, how can I buy my first home? So I could live in the basement? Sacrifice. So I could live in the attic? Sacrifice. All you need is a little room, a bathroom. Eat outside. Go to your home just to sleep. Then the rest 16 hours, be outside networking. Be getting into the right rooms, proximity. Building rapport. People like you, they'll listen to you. And if they listen to you, they trust you. And if they trust you, they'll do business with you. Once again, if people like you, they'll listen to you. Listening, you use communication. But most people cannot communicate because the thing is that they got mental. How the heck are they going to be able to communicate when they don't read books? You haven't been able to influence yourself, bro. Believing in yourself, believing in your vision. We can close the distance between an idea and money. That's why we're successful. Letter A, you got to know letter A. You got to have the right attitude and take action to become a business owner. Because you will never be free unless you become a business owner. So then you could buy the car, buy the casa. Believe it or not, you need the car first than the home.
Yeah.
How you going to get to work? How you going to get to your job?
Transportation.
Transportation. Right or wrong?
That's true.
Huh?
So when it comes to why we must create value to get money, why do you feel as if most people focus on the end goal, that instant gratification, that quick dopamine instead of the long-term goal? Like most people don't want to create, they just want to consume.
I'm going to tell you why. The system was designed for people to be consumers, not creators. The system was designed for people not to basically think, bro. It was to basically be inside of a job, forget your dreams, because people rather unification.
Yeah.
If you're a boss leader, you rather buy people's time than you sell your time. What are there more, leaders or followers?
Followers.
So you got to question everything. So if you know most people are followers, you got to say, what's the opposite of being a follower? Leading. But in order to lead, you got to literally go against the grain. Followers is monkey see, monkey do. The system trained people that when they need money, they got to go work for corporate. They are trained from school system. The school system, if they want the best for you, why they're not teaching how money works in school? Financial literacy. Why they're not teaching people, business principles, business acumen skills, leadership skills. They're not teaching these things in school.
It's not going to benefit them. It's only going to harm them.
Dominican Republic, Haiti, or any of these third world countries. Simple. Let's look at the United States. You don't see the clowny shit with the leaders right now? Do you think, look at it like this, I'm going to put in perspective. How do you see a Trump when he calls the actual president of the United States Sleepy Joe?
How do you see it?
Straight up?
Yeah.
That shouldn't happen. It shouldn't happen. Because if at the top, there's that disrespect, even playing around, imagine everything at the bottom.
Imagine behind the scenes.
Make sense? Forget about behind the scenes. In public. If we're seeing that in public, forget about behind the scene. If we're seeing these things in public,
They're allowing it to happen.
simple. The conversations happening behind the scene. Look what happened to Trump. They tried to kill him. Those are the conversations happening behind the scene. How can I get this guy out of the office? Because this guy is benefiting certain other people. Because at the end of the day, that's why a person at that level needs to be protected. Because understand, there's people that Trump said that if he's president, what's going to happen? They'll all go to jail. Like Mark Zuckerberg from Instagram, Facebook. Why do you think?
Why?
Huh?
I don't know.
Why do you think they don't want Mark Zuckerberg in China and some of those countries?
I don't know.
Remember, Facebook, Instagram, they collect information from people. If they have information from people, they already know what people are searching, what they're looking for. So they want people, remember Facebook,
Yeah.
Instagram, social media, they have an algorithm to keep people consuming. Mindless scrolling. Because the more they have you in their platforms, mindless scrolling, the more money they make. Because remember, they're in the business of attention. If they could grab your attention and they could basically make you forget your dreams, what's going to happen?
What?
Huh?
What will happen?
They'll get more rich, more influence. If you can move the masses, you got power. Clarity is power. When you understand that the masses, their attention rate right now, where's this guy doing? What is that girl doing? They think these people are winning. But Instagram is a liar. People that are truly winning, they're not flashing. Jay-Z, you don't see Jay-Z flashing on his mansion, flashing his cars, doing this, doing that. The elites are not doing that, bro. So, if the elites are not doing that, only people at the bottom, we're supposed to be questioning all this. People at the bottom are the only people showing off.
Why do you feel like that?
You don't know. Have you noticed? You're going to notice in your journey. At first, you're going to want to be a show-off. I'm just using perspective as an example.
I feel like I will. But it'll be like new money will be always.
Yeah, I could tell who's new money. But I could also tell who's old money. I could tell who got money from a mile away.
How?
Bro, it's simple. How they move, how they act, how they talk. Their body language, you got me? How they express themselves, how they communicate,
When they open
how they
mouth.
help others. Willing to share your blessings with others, it's another level. See, people, employees,
Yeah.
I don't want to call them selfish, but they're worried about their bills. They're worried about their stuff. People in unification, they got to be thinking in terms of teamwork. Because if they move a few people, they can benefit more. Right? Because if I have 5 people,
Yeah.
A. 8 times 5 is what?
40.
I got 40 hours in one day. That's what I counted my 8 hours. 40 plus 8?
48.
48. If I'm smart, I'm gonna make sure that in my hours, I'm going to be productive.
Make the best out of it.
I'm going to make the best out of it. And the word productive has the word product. What product or service can I create? Or what experience or story can I talk about that could literally attract more people? This is where communication. So I could be able to create more opportunities as a visionary, operating through their imagination. Do I make sense with everything I'm saying or no?
Everything is just.
Money is a byproduct of value creation. But if you don't create value, you're not going to get the money. But if you don't understand the levels of value, you're not going to understand how the big money is made. The big money is made from the top, from the idea. You had the idea to put that building or to start that business, you're going to get the most money. You communicate that idea to investors and managers, leaders, so they could communicate to employees. The chain of command. Look at it like a mountain, a triangle. Working smart is having the ball at the top and letting it roll to the bottom. Working hard is the triangle. Trying to bring a ball up to the mountain is going to be harder. A ball will go down faster than you trying to basically lift it and bring it up.
1,000%.
Chasing money is you starting from the bottom to the top. Because people, they don't think or believe it's possible to become an investor from day zero.
How could you become an investor from day zero?
Simple, by understanding the cash flow quadrant. Employ, time is money.
Yeah.
Business owner, forget about self-employed. Business owner, with money, I buy people's time. Right? Investor, with money, I make money. Who said that the money has to come from my pocket? I could raise the capital. I could get an angel investor. But I got to understand first how money works.
Facts.
Even recommending books, people will never read it. Even recommending books, people will never listen to it. Ustedes ni mirando aprenden. Ustedes ni mirando aprenden. Think about it. You could literally listen to a whole book while you're working out on your physical pillar, nourishing your mental pillar. Right?
1,000%.
A whole book, bro. If you work out for an hour and a half, there's some books that are an hour, hour and a half. Even you could put it fast and listen to that book 10 times. It's better to listen to one book 10 times than read one book one time.
And read 10 books one time, 1,000%. You always say that, the law of repetition.
Right or wrong?
I'll just read one, see where this opens up. Oh, it's not the one that I thought it was, like with the money, the quotes.
You should bring that book, Emily.
The money quotes.
The money quotes. But what else do you want to tell the world?
Me?
Yeah.
What I'll tell the world is become valuable. But in order to become valuable, you also got to understand what is value. How can you create value? And stay tuned to Day One Podcast, because I will record of why the best investment you can make is on yourself, and here's why. I'm going to be talking about my journey, how everything started with you, and the whole process I'm going through as well. And I will write a book, and it's going to come out, How to Change Your Life and Become a Millionaire. But I understand I first have to become the person in order to let out that book. Because I can't take...
Not really. Think and Grow Rich. Napoleon Hill.
What about
He interviewed so many people. Because Andrew Carnegie sent them to get the laws of success. Interview all these successful people, how they did it.
Okay.
Do that.
Okay.
Interview successful people, business people. Go knock on doors on business people. You're creating value.
Okay.
You see, this is God.
Continue.
Right?
Yeah, I like it.
Money's a byproduct of value creation. You know how many business owners, how many business you go to on a daily basis that these business people will love to sit down and willing to share their blessings with others, where they will tell people their past, present, future, their struggle. You could literally go and knock on doors and connect. You get me? Build rapport with these business people. You tell them, hey, I got my Day One podcast. That's creating value.
1,000%.
I'm pretty sure that if I give you my platform, I'm willing to pay for it. So that they could understand that you're approaching them from a giving, not taking a mindset, right?
Bringing them
I want to
value.
bring you value, you got me? My platform, I'm not getting millions of views, but I know I'm going to get millions of views, right? So I could interview, so you could tell the world your story, your past, present, and your future. Where do you see yourself in the future, right? And I bet you anything, you'll be able to give game to these business people working in the business. Okay. You're more advanced. You just don't know that because you don't believe in yourself. You think you haven't become the person. You literally got to the top instead of starting from the bottom. I started from the bottom. Why would I bring you in the stairs when I could bring you in the elevator? And whatever letter you're missing, I just bring you up. The only letters that I want you guys to know is A to Z and A, B, C, D. That's it. And then whatever other letters, when we're in the elevator, I'll give you the other letters. That's it. Go to businesses, let them use your platform, interview them. That's how money is created. You create them value. You get me?
Yeah.
A lot of these business people, they don't know one thing.
What's that?
They think that getting money is just through cash flow. But they don't understand that you could get money through
Raising capital.
Who's worth more? The business owner working in the business, or the business owner that says, who's the best employee in that business? How can I make you the owner of this business? Right? I'm gonna only get 30%. You keep 70. While keep opening more businesses. That's deep right there. That's $1 million game. That's a $10 million game.
Carlos.
That's a $10 billion game.
They said education is about the person that could accumulate, that could get people that are specialized in each area.
That's what I'm trying to say. But leadership, one of the best things a leader is supposed to have, best quality, is to know who to put in what seat in the table. And also who to take out of the table.
The ability to build the team and maintain it.
But also the ability to take the rotten apple. That's extremely important. That's more important than building it. Your ability to recognize who could destroy what you're building is more important than anything else.
That's why I maintain it.
Because there's people that they're going to try to go work for you, work inside your business, and instead of helping, two types of people. Somebody will add, somebody will subtract. There's people that they just subtract. What else you want to tell the world when it comes to today's episode on why what?
Why we must create value.
Why value must be created to get money. Money has 3 stages. Get money, keep it,
and grow it.
Grow it. You can win the lottery. Study the people that win the lottery. If they don't have financial literacy, they don't know how money works. When a man with money meets a man with experience, the man with the experience, I'm going to leave with the money. You're going to leave with the what? Experience. I'm always leave with the money. Right now, I could be with no money. I'm going to leave always with the money because I have the experience. How you become wealthy? Other people's experience. You need a coach that could help you build your character, right? That could help you become the business. Notice how I said become the business, because we the business. The world's changing by the second. Why you want to open a traditional business? You could if you want to, but you don't have to. Who makes more, LeBron getting attention? If LeBron goes to a restaurant, small restaurant, and they say LeBron is going to be there, they'll sell out for the whole year.
He became the person, though.
You see? So his attention, do you think LeBron got to be flipping burgers? Straight up.
He'll be damned. He'll be damned if he do that. He don't got to do that.
All he got to do is go there and look good, take pictures with the people. Not even take pictures, bro. Just people knowing LeBron is there. Even if they can see him in a box, a glass, bulletproof thing.
Just his presence.
Just his presence is enough. I'll go there. You see?
The last message I would say to the people is, I don't want to be successful. I just want to be a man of value, and I am a man of value. So thank you for having me, and so is he as well. He's one of the very valuable man. He recognized value in me, and he keeps bringing me value daily. And just don't stay and watch. Just if you like this, it's for a reason. So
success, the rent is due every day.
Mentira.
And never say I don't want to be successful. Say, words have power.
What's better?
I'm only 1% success.
I haven't done nothing what I want to do yet.
I haven't even started. You got me?
Yeah.
Because that keeps you humble. That keeps you hungry. And your ambition is going to drive you to bigger levels. Right?
Thank you, bro. Always
no problem. Same.
Thank you for the correction.
I'm going to give a couple of quotes when it comes to this episode. Your income is directly related to your philosophy, not the economy. Jim Rohn. If you don't study Jim Rohn, rest in peace, Emily, I cried literally like a few months ago.
Why?
I saw Jim Rohn's last interview, last leadership event, and you got to watch that. The world got to watch it. Put Jim Rohn's last event.
Okay.
After he was diagnosed with his disease, lung something, pulmonia, something.
Okay.
Right? Yo, if you watch it, everybody in that event was leadership. Everybody was a leader creating a leader that created a leader. Yo, Emily, it was so emotional how that guy was treated. Yo, the impact that he did on the world. I never met Jim Rohn, but his legacy is going to live forever. Because what's not recorded is not remembered. And his legacy was recorded. The events, his words, his wisdom was recorded. Right? Okay. So, Jim Rohn, your income is directly related to your philosophy, not the economy. Your philosophy, and Emily, is your beliefs. Tu filosofía. Your mindset. Your philosophy is your mindset. 80% of success is mindset. 20% is systems and process. What you want to read?
No sé cómo decir esa palabra.
Just say it. Which one? Wow, you opened that under Jim Rohn too. Never begrudge the money you spend on your own education. Jim Rohn. Page 185 of the Monetary Wisdom. 333 quotes on money, wealth, and happiness. Shout out to Business Wisdom 333. Esteban, I'm going to send you a message. Money is a byproduct of value creation. If you come and record, you're not doing this for me. You're doing this for the world. If you have wisdom on the spiritual, bring it to the world. If you have already wisdom in the mental, bring it to the world. If you have wisdom in the physical, bring it to the world. If you have wisdom in the emotional, because estamos en crecimiento, no en sentimiento, bring it to the world. If you have wisdom in the financial, bring it to the world. Money is not supposed to be chased, and you're still chasing money because you're trained to look for work. You're still trained to settle for a commission. Sales is the highest paid skill set. But understand something. You don't have to be the one selling. Somebody else could be the one selling for you. When you understand the 4 levels of value creation, you're under implementation. Become a leader where other people could sell for you. Become a communicator and use your podcast so you could attract leaders and salespeople, investors, and other people that could invest on your dreams in your imagination. The highest form of value creation. Oh, Robert Kiyosaki. Financial struggle is often direct result of people working all their lives for someone else. Robert Kiyosaki, page 184 of the Monetary Wisdom. That's crazy. Financial struggle is often the direct result of people working all their lives for someone else. Robert Kiyosaki. Here's the book. I'm going to give a few quotes, Emily, to then give you a chance to create content for the world. Because I believe in you, not 100%. I believe on you 1,000,000,000%, especially after that transformation. Shout out to who?
Elizabeth.
You want to send her a message?
Okay. Elizabeth, I love what you did, the transformation you did for me, and I'm waiting for the next.
Every week, guys, Anne's Belief, right, is going to be recording her podcast, and Elizabeth and her team are going to be transforming Emily. So be in the lookout to watch her episode, Transform, right?
Right, the transformation business, not the transaction.
Yes, we're in the transformation business, not the transaction. So once again, your income is directly related to your philosophy, not the economy. Jim Rohn. Money follows value. When you deliver value to the marketplace, the marketplace rewards you. Grant Cardone. Shout out to Grant Cardone putting those videos on attitude. Because what's the first step to riches, Emily? Positive mental attitude. So we got to have an open mind. Yes or no, Emily?
Yes.
Positive mental attitude. Facts?
Yes.
That way we break our limiting beliefs. Right or wrong?
Right.
Because our limiting beliefs have us what? Stagnated, idle, stuck. Right? How we do one thing is how we do everything. Our personal affects our business. And our business affects our personal.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Other quotes. Stop chasing the money and start chasing the passion. Once again, that's deep. Stop chasing the money and start chasing the passion. Another quote that I use myself. Chase the vision and the money's going to follow. Chase the vision and the money's going to follow. Yeah. Money comes last in the list. Now look at this one. from famous John D. Rockefeller. What did John D. Rockefeller once say?
He who works all day has no time to make money.
But look what John D. Rockefeller also said. The secret of success is to do the common thing uncommonly well. To do the common thing uncommonly well. So, whatever you see, how can you do it better? Different. Out of the box.
Yeah.
Why do average work when you know 97% of people are just doing things just to do it?
Yeah.
Become that person that goes the extra mile. Goes overboard. Right or wrong?
Right.
What else you want to say, Emily, to the world?
Oh, I also want to say this quote. The price you have to pay for money is sometimes liberty.
The price that you have to pay for money
Is sometimes liberty.
is
Liberty.
okay. The price we have to pay for money is sometime liberty.
Liberty. Robert Louis Stevenson.
What else? Bring them another quote and give your scenario. Why value must be created to get money? Why value must be created to get money? Once again, reflect on that question yourself. Because I believe you can answer that question.
Okay.
Why value must be created to get money? We have to create value first. And we got to forget about the money, in other words. We focus on the value, forget the money. Why do we have to focus on the value?
Okay. We focus on the value, but we focus in the wrong way. Well, my past. I used to work for money. But now I understand if I value something, I do it because I love it. And the thing I love, I can do it back to other people because maybe they need that. And then if you love what you do, you can bring value to other people. They will pay you for the thing you know how to do well.
Excellent, Emily. PIF, pay it forward.
Yeah.
Willing to share your blessings with others. Our purpose is to help people accomplish their dreams.
Yes.
Right? If your mentor coach has been able to do that for himself, he could help you. He could help other people.
Yes.
Right? Everybody wants a dream car, the dream home. But everything starts with the dream business.
Yes.
Right? Now you understand why I emphasize so much that you have to become a business person if you want to be free, if you want freedom. When I say freedom, I'm not just talking about financial freedom. I'm also talking about time freedom. As a business owner, when you go from implementation to unification, you have people working for you. You have systems and process, taking care of your business with people, right? You now make a percent of people's effort that work under you.
Yeah.
Imagine you have a salon, beauty salon,
Okay.
right? Would you rather be the one working in the salon, renting a chair there, or the one owning the salon where people, where you're creating jobs for them, and they're paying you the rent, but you own the place, you own the business, you're the leader.
I prefer to run the shares.
You prefer to run the sheep.
The shares, yeah, and they pay me for the...
So you rather be the lion moving sheep
Yes.
than a sheep
Moving...
trying to move the lion,
Yeah.
right? Right or wrong?
Yeah, right.
So why value must be created to get money? I'm going to tell you why value must be created. Value to me is you will never create value that you don't believe is value. So if I know my PIF is helping people accomplish their dream, and I understand that impact is more important to me than the income, I'm going to get my fulfillment. PIF. If I pay that forward, Emily, just like Zig Ziglar said. What did Zig Ziglar say, Emily? The book goes. If you help enough people get what they want,
you eventually get what you
eventually get what you want. And I'm going to play the video again.
Dinero es ayudando a otra persona. Eso es lo que quiere Dios. Dios quiere que genere dinero. La gente se piensa que generar dinero es malo. Y eso es lo que se ha enseñado la Matrix. Que nos quiere mantener pobres. Yo he sido pobre y soy jodidamente fucking rico. Y voy a elegir ser jodidamente fucking rico siempre. No os sintáis mal porque estáis queriendo generar dinero, pero no tenéis que tener el foco en generar dinero. Tenéis que tener el foco en ayudar a las personas. Yo en ningún momento hablo de dinero. Nunca.
I never talk about money. I talk about value.
The impact that that value will get.
That's why I always tell people, surround yourself around people that talk about opportunities. Business. Because business is spiritual.
Yes.
Because business is creating value. Business is solving a problem. You see an issue, a problem, where other people see a problem, you see a what?
Opportunity.
An opportunity. An opportunity is a solution. Stop chasing money. Chase problems. Where do you see a problem? And how can you fix that problem? And if you cannot fix that problem, don't say how. Say who could fix it. Right?
Yes.
We get paid in direct proportion to the difficulties of the problems we know how to solve. Zig Ziglar, if you help enough people get what they want, you're going to get what you want. Help enough people get what they want. You know what people want?
What?
Straight up. People say they want the dream car, the dream home. But when they get it, they're going to see that that's not what they wanted.
Yeah. It will not fulfill them.
It's not going to fulfill them. You know what people really want?
What?
What? Freedom. But I'm going to tell you what type of freedom.
Yeah.
They think it's financial freedom. It's not financial freedom, Emily. It's freedom to be the new rich, the 4-hour work week. To be in whatever place they want to be at. Who doesn't love traveling?
Everybody.
Everybody, right?
Yeah.
Because traveling is getting yourself out of your comfort zone, out of your daily routine.
Yes.
And experiencing different cultures, different people, different food, different environment, different weather. Right or wrong?
Yes, right.
Right?
Right.
That's what people want.
Yes.
But what do they need for that? They need money.
Yeah.
But then you know that you could travel as a business person and write it off. Credit card points. And people don't know that as a business person, when you traveling is a tax write-off. So telling the world straight up, when I traveled every week,
It's free.
There's nothing free, Emily. It's because I basically set up systems and process in place, businesses that pay for my travels. And at the end of the day, since I'm the main captain of the ship, operating through the highest form of value creation, the government and the universe, God, rewards me different. Simple. Who you think gets treated better? Employees, regular people, or business people in banks?
The business people.
Who you think banks lend out more money to? Business people or regular people? Employees.
Business people.
Who you think banks will lend more money? People through personal credit or through business?
Business credit.
Why you think through business? Because they understand that business, the money, you're going to put it to work.
Yeah.
When I say putting money to work means, how can I take this amount of money, right, to solve a problem that will stimulate the economy, create jobs, right, solve a problem overall?
Yeah.
We're going to get rewarded the most.
Yeah.
What is value? Value refers to the benefit of or usefulness that a product, service, or action provides to others. Is what makes something desirable or worthwhile. Let me repeat that again. Understanding value creation. What is value? Value refers to the benefit or usefulness that a product, service, or action provides to others. It's what makes something desirable or worthwhile. The exchange principle, the basic economy principle that money exchange for value. Without value, there's no reason for someone to part with their money. Once again, without value, there's no reason for someone to part with their money. Why would people give you their money when you don't create value to them?
Yeah. There's no
Do you know when you create value in honest belief, people perish because of lack of knowledge? You know things a lot of business people do not know, Emily. Just because you're around me. You could help a person work smart, not hard. Most business people are working hard, Emily. Working in the business, not working on the business. Modern business people are supposed to be telling people how they at least got to the level they're at.
Pay it forward.
Pay it forward. Tell the world the struggles that you literally had to overcome, the challenges that you overcame to get to the level that you are at.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Or tell the world what are your current struggles.
Yeah.
But you know why most people, they don't grow, Emily?
Why?
Because grow means what, Emily?
Get
Get rid of weakness. People don't want to grow. Because grow requires you to get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
And stop living in fear zone, scarcity, fear zone. Right?
Yes.
Growth requires you to basically connect spiritually with God. Connect with your own self.
Yeah.
Most people, they don't have time. You know why?
Because they sell the time for money.
They don't have time to work on their physical pillar. If they don't have time to work on the physical pillar, you best believe they don't have time to work on their mental pillar.
Yeah.
If they don't have time to work on their mental pillar, they for sure don't have time to work on their emotional pillar.
Yeah.
Right? Estamos en crecimiento, ¿no?
Sentimiento.
If they don't have time to work on their physical, mental, emotional, they for sure don't have time to work on their spiritual. But you want to know where people have time to work?
Financial.
The financial. Well, they're doing it wrong
Yeah.
because they're chasing it.
Yeah. I have a quote here.
What is it?
If money is your hope for independence, you will never have it. The only real security that a man will have in this world is reserve of knowledge, experience, and ability. Henry Ford.
Henry Ford, study Henry Ford. And I got a quote of Henry Ford that is crazy. It's crazy. Henry Ford is crazy. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success. Henry Ford. Google it if you don't believe me. And it's crazy how she opened it. And look, at what time I basically screenshotted that thing. Today at 12:14 p.m.
Wow.
Henry Ford. Once again, coming together is the beginning. Us all coming together is the beginning. This cannot be a coincidence. Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. We've been keeping together. Through thick and thin, Emily, you got my respect. And I'm saying this on this video. You know why you have my respect?
Why?
Even though if I still see limiting beliefs, because you got Anne's belief.
Yes.
What Anne's belief means? Proverbs 6:6-9.
Yeah.
Tell the world.
In Spanish?
Tell it in Spanish and then say it in English.
Okay.
Say it in Spanish.
Okay. Ve, mira las hormigas, perezoso, observa sus caminos y sé sabio, la cual sin tener gobernador ni líder, va y recoge su alimento y en el invierno recoge su sustento. ¿Hasta cuándo perezoso estarás dormido? ¿Cuándo te levantarás de tu sueño?
Excellent. In another word, business is the practice of making one's living or making money by producing or buying and selling products, such as goods and services. But her verse from the Bible, her Bible verse, Proverbs, I'm going to basically say it in English. What is it? 6:6-9. How do you write it? 6:6-9, right?
Yeah.
6-9?
Yeah, tienen que poner 6, 2 puntos.
Okay, so 6:6-9. Go to the end, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. 7. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? Wasted opportunity cannot be made up when times get hard. Proverbs 6:11. Even when we just think we're doing something we've done 1,000 times before, we will use our diligence, foresight, and perseverance to glory to himself, to bring glory to himself. How long will you lie there, you sluggard? When will you get up from your sleep? A little slumber, a little folding of the hands to rest. And poverty will come unto you like a thief, and scarcity like an armed man. Proverbs 6:9. I guess it's the same thing, just different Bible verses. But in another word, Emily, when we wake up, we sleep 8 hours. But what do we also do? We work 8 hours, supposedly.
Yeah.
But if we're awake 16 hours, what are we doing with our 16 hours that we are awake? What are we doing with that 1,000 minutes when we are awake? First, you become valuable. Then you become scarce. But I don't want the world to become scarce. Become valuable, then what's not recorded is not remembered. So now, you become scarce when it comes to wasting your time with people. Now you become valuable creating content so the world could listen to you over and over. Because I'm pretty sure right now there's probably people listening to other episodes we created. But imagine if I'm the only one creating episodes, bringing the message to light. There's limits there, right? But imagine if I get 1 view,
Okay.
but you get 100 views,
Okay.
right? Just because you're a female.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. Sometimes people are going to judge. I understood that sometimes people are going to judge the messenger instead of trying to understand the message,
Yes.
right? But sometimes people are going to listen more to a woman than a man because I'm probably too raw, too bold.
Oh.
Remember, males grow through pain. But understand, the modern males, they're different. They grow through praise. Straight up. Most guys, they're into their feelings.
Oh.
You get me? Because they're raised by single moms that do not teach them how to become man. Right?
Yeah.
When a woman and a man have a kid, normally the male would be the disciplinarian.
Yeah.
He's the one that disciplines the son
Yeah, the strong
or the
character.
daughter.
Yeah.
Strong character, right? The mom, when he falls down or something happens, the mom, oh, my poor baby.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to basically play this video. The art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. Faith no work, faith and work. Give me a second.
Ooh. Hear this code.
Listen to this.
Pay your kids to make their bed and clean their room, do the dishes and trash, homework. The money comes as a result of value creation. And then what parents do is they say, well, my kids do a list of chores and I give them an allowance. Allowance teaches them nothing about creating value for money. Okay, so now
That's
there's
value because they're helping out around the house, so they're contributing, right?
But the problem there is that half those chores you should never tie to money. We call those expectations.
Yes,
Right?
standards.
Yep. So that's why chores doesn't work with the first part. The other half of those chores should be a menu of ways to earn, and it should be unlimited.
Ah,
Okay? And then, so we call those gigs. That is the winner for every single
That's
family. The
interesting.
moment your kid starts hunting for ways to create value at home or in the neighborhood, we call those community gigs. Now they're going out and having a lens to see the world, not what I can get, but how I can create value for others. That is the true hack for all financial competency. Never pay.
Everything starts from where people are little kids, even the parents. Because understand, for example, shout out to my father. Papi, I love you, my father. You got me? My father, he's a millionaire. He doesn't know he's a millionaire. And it's crazy. And I'm going to sit down with my father to interview him soon.
Okay.
You got me? We're going to have to turn off the thing because he'll probably be like, he doesn't want to be recorded. But what's not recorded is not remembered.
Yeah.
Right? So my daughters could see his perspective as a grandfather, my perspective as their father.
Okay.
Right? Somebody had to literally stop the generational curses. Because, okay, I come from a business family, but my father's the only one that is not a businessman from his family.
Okay.
Right? Most of his family members are business people.
Okay.
Right? His brother's business. Right? But my father doesn't understand that money is a byproduct of value creation. My father thinks when he needs money, he got to go to work.
Yeah.
Do extra hours, time and a half. Right? The more hours he do, the more money he get. That's not how you get money.
That's what he thinks.
Because he's limited to his what? His resource. The number one resource is time. We could get more money, but we cannot get more time. Your mother's the same way.
Yeah.
Your father, I'm pretty sure, is the same way. Because my mother's the same way. On this, right?
Yeah.
So these people will tell us, go get a job. Go get a job, son. But guess what? Today, Sunday, August 25th, my father literally called me today at 4:46 p.m. I didn't answer. Then I called him back at 5:03, and I spoke to him 6 minutes. You see?
Okay. Yeah.
And those 6 minutes, he wanted me to keep talking to him. But he was so excited.
Okay.
He's like, what do I got to do? I don't know what got into his mind. But my father really asked me, what do he got to do so I could help him? So I could devote my time to him. First, I became valuable. Then I became what? Scarce. So you see, now my father values my time.
Yeah.
So he's like, how much do I got to pay you? I'm saying this on video.
He's willing.
Right?
Yeah.
I hope one of my sisters, my brother sees these videos. Right? Because now my father, I don't know what got into him, but he's slowly recognizing at his age that money is not supposed to be chased. Especially after he owns multiple homes.
Yeah.
He already got a taste of passive income. Right? My father works in Lowe's. Right?
Yeah.
Most people will be, why would you let your father work in Lowe's? If you win the lottery, Emily, $100 million, $1 billion, will you give $1 billion to your mother?
No.
Will you give the money to your mother?
No.
Why not, Emily?
Because-
Wow, your mother gave you life, Emily. Why wouldn't you give, if you got $100 billion, Emily, you wouldn't give your mother $1 billion?
No.
Why not, Emily?
Because money changes people if they are not educated.
What do you think money would do to your mother if you just give it to her, hand it to her?
She will pay bills and buy a home in the
Forget about paying bills, because at that level, I'm talking about you got $100 billion. $1 billion is 1,000 million. So pretty much you gave your mom 1,000 million. What will you will you give your mother 1,000 million?
No.
Why not, Emily?
Because my mom first need to control his emotion.
Hello?
Hi.
I'm here doing a podcast right now.
Go.
But I love you, mommy. I'll call you later.
Okay.
Putting a video about kids. Why you cannot hand your kids money? And who called me? One of my daughters. Hi. You see? Imagine I would have basically listened to their moms or to their grandparents. My daughter has said that why I'm not like her grandfathers? Like her grandparents. Because her grandparents, they give them everything. Daddy doesn't give them everything. Earn, not giving. Same thing, Emily. You are now breaking your generational curse from your family. You cannot hand things to your family. You know why? Because it's what they become, not what they get. You could tell them, you could get the dream home, the dream car, but I want you to become your best version. Because you becoming your best version physically, your mom started working out.
Yeah.
You saw her transformation. She's been transforming, right? Has she been educating herself?
No.
Why not?
She's reading a book, Intelligent Emotional, but she's not constant.
She doesn't concentrate.
Yeah.
But I know why. Elevation requires separation. You got to tell her when she's in the gym, she got to be listening to that book. Sometimes people, you got to help them at first between buying them the book, but also buying them the audio.
Okay.
When they're working out, you tell them, hey, I just want you to listen to that.
Okay.
Stay present with what you're listening. And you'll slowly, there's going to be something that gets stuck. And if they cannot comprehend the whole audio, you send their little short clips. There's a lot of people on YouTube that do little videos, 10 minutes tutorials with drawings. And you be like, Mom, can you not give me? Can you invest 10 minutes of your time? And then you put it on the TV, right? and you stay right there and you stay with her, just watching the video with her. You stay present so you could lead by example, so she could stay present. So you put that video in Spanish with animated, right? You know, for example, the cash flow quadrant, el cuadrante del flujo del dinero, or padre rico, padre pobre, rich dad, poor dad. And in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, they'll give them the lesson. Or you use artificial intelligence and you basically tell artificial intelligence, I want you to tell my mom to stop chasing money, or my father, stop chasing money, right? Explain it to her. My mom is old school. She's X age, right? She came from Dominican Republic. She got to only X grade. My mom only makes X amount of money per year. So you give artificial intelligence all the information. You speak it about your mom. So artificial intelligence is going to tell you basically what to tell your mom. So then you play that.
Okay. I will try it.
Don't try it. Get it done.
I will do it.
Right? Why value must be created in order to get money? Simple. When you focus on value creation, the money's going to follow it. Value creation is a vision, is an idea, is an opportunity. It's letter A. Z is the outcome, the results, the money, the compensation, the rewards. Focus on getting yourself from A to B to C to D. Then when you help yourself get from A, B, C, D, help somebody else get towards at least the letter that you're in. Leave people better than how you found them.
Yep.
God rewards. I believe the only bank I believe in is the bank I call karma. I genuinely believe there's a bank called karma. And I call that bank the universal bank. The bank called karma, Emily, whatever you do for others, something so simple as in, you know, opening the door, saying hi, saying bye, saying thank you, how you doing, excelentemente bien.
Smiling.
You know, smiling, bringing good energy, bringing a good attitude, bringing your you know, something positive, leaving people better than how you found them.
Yeah.
God, you're putting deposits into your karma bank, into your universal banking system. So when you withdraw from there, you will be able to withdraw because you have a lot of deposits. God, those deposits, those seeds that you're planting are pretty much your intentions towards others. God will judge you for your intentions towards others. How you look at others is how God is going to look at you. That's deep.
Yeah.
Others are a mirror of you. If you're a hater, of course, you see, I got no haters. Why would I basically say they're haters of mine when I'm not here showing off? You want to get the rollers? I'll teach you how to get the rollers. As a matter of fact, here, take this one. Because I understand when people leave this world, we don't take nothing.
Yeah.
In the gym, we don't want to hoard machines. You want to use this machine? Use it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I like sharing because sharing is caring. The secret to living is giving. If you help enough people get what they want, eventually you get what you want. And people need vision. You have a podcast. You have a platform. Emily, I remember a few months, maybe a year, right? When I used to go to a studio to pay to create content. And even paying, they didn't want me to bring my message. And you guys are not paying. Because at the end of the day, he who pays pays attention. And I know how I'm going to get paid. But if I invest into you guys and become the best version you could become, to me, it's going to be more fulfilling than anything in this world. Because the rewards that are going to come back to me are going to be priceless. Because now you're going to be able to come, Carlos, here's a jet. Here's this hypercar. And I'm going to be like, that doesn't fulfill me. Here's this yacht. Emily, I don't know how to swim. If you teach me how to swim, I value it. Right?
Yeah.
Right? And I'm going to tell you, Emily and everybody else, just you becoming the person you became fulfilled me to the max. Because God will keep rewarding me. Most of the rewards when we create value will never come from the person we created the value to. Most of the rewards that we get will always come from a person that we less expect.
Oh, yeah.
So when you reward somebody and you create value for other people, they're not expecting you to reward them and create value to them.
Okay.
Remember, right? So when you're creating value for others, forget about what they could do for you. Give unto others without expecting anything back. And I promise you, Emily, every seed you plant, you're going to get it. Not 10 times more, a billion times more. I'm living proof of this. I've gave cars. That's why they have bought me cars. But I never expected a car.
You see what you so
I've given properties. They have given me properties. You see? What you give is what you get. You give negativity.
that's what you're going to
You bring me negativity. What you get?
negative.
You bring me positivity.
You reap what you sow.
What you sow is what you reap.
Yeah.
So if you're not sowing good stuff, positive stuff, impactful stuff, remember, we get paid in direct proportion to the difficulties of the problems we solve.
Yep.
A person working as an employee, with all due respect, I'm not saying they're not valuable, but there's levels of value. Don't you want to be at a higher level of value creation? The person that moves the packs makes more than the person
Doing.
being part of the pack.
Yeah.
You don't need to be the one carrying the gun to move an army. That's deep. But you got to be the one communicating the message, the motivation, the inspiration. And you have that platform in honest belief. Reread your vision every day. God has a plan for you. And I will support you A through Z. You have people around that will support you. And I see you as a leader. Not just a leader, but as a leader creating leaders that create leaders that create leaders. And what you do for others is what you're basically going to reap.
Yeah.
You have a lot of females and you could help guys. But you already know how guys are. You could help people. But before you help people, you know who you got to help? Yourself, by leading by example. The minute people see you with your transformation, with your shit together, self-love, happiness, inner peace, independence, time management, the world's your oyster. Because now, when they see you transform, they're thinking you're the old Emily. But when they see you on video, they're like, hold up. That's why your podcast, you want to do it in Spanish. Unless it's a person, like for example, Jasmine, then you could do it in English. You could invite her to your podcast.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do a podcast. If Shirley, come on, Charlene,
Yeah.
and Gabriela, if they're your friends, why you don't do a podcast with them? If Anna is your friend, why you don't do a podcast with her? People that are your friends will support you. People that are not your friends will never support you. So, telling you straight up. And people that are your family will support you. People that are not your family will not support you. If you did a podcast with any of your family members and the audio was not good back then, it was practice. Do it again. Sit down. Okay, the other podcast, it's not that you're not gonna bring it up. But let's do one again.
Okay.
This is where I stand at. This is my mindset. You tell the world your mindset. And then you do a video reaction of your brother, your sister's mindset. So the world could basically say it, not me. You're going to notice how elevated your mindset is compared to them. You're not in Windows 95, Windows 98, Windows XP. And business grows how the leaders grow. If the leader doesn't grow, the business will never grow. So why we must create value in order to get money?
I want to say a quote. Money won't make you happy, but everybody wants to find out for themselves. Zig Ziglar.
Let me see. Zig Ziglar?
Yeah.
Okay. Money won't make you happy, but everybody wants to find out for themselves. Simple. Let me break that quote down. People say, oh, money doesn't make you happy. poor people, right? But why you're here chasing money? If money doesn't make you happy, or people in churches, those are the first people that literally be talking the worst about money. That it is easier for a camel to go through the needle than a rich man.
To enter to the gates of heaven.
To the gates of heaven. And they talk all this, but they're asking for the 10, what's they call? El diezmo.
Oh, yeah.
And then they ask for different types also.
Ofrenda.
Or the ofrenda, different types of offerings. I do understand that churches are a business. I go pound to pound with any pastor. Whatever pastor wants to sit down with me, pound to pound. Pound to pound. Okay, I understand the spiritual pillar is extremely important. But do you also understand the Bible builds people's character? But there's also books written around the Bible, like business secrets from the Bible. You cannot tell your people that the only book that they got to read is the Bible. And then the Bible verses, when they basically break it down, they break it down based on their perspective, based on their level of thinking. I've heard pastors say, Emily, I have a couple $1 million worth of real estate and I don't owe $1. Prideful. I have no debt. It's recorded. And I'm like, hold up. With $3 million, you could buy $15 million worth of real estate that will pay you cash flow. That you could literally bring money to everybody in your church. And your church could be brand spanking new. But you're here traveling the world with the what? Church money. They're selling empanadas. Empanada, you got to fry them. Health is what?
Wealth.
Health is wealth. So you're literally chasing money, right? Forgetting about your health. To then one day, when you get older, use that money to get your health back when it's too late.
Yeah.
They're not teaching this in churches. And that's my issue, Emily. If God wants to judge me and the world wants to judge me, amen to that. But God knows I got good intention. And I cannot see a brother or sister fat, sluggish, depressed, anxious, stressed out. And they're like, oh, let's pray para que se le vaya la depresión a fulanita. Let's pray para que se le vaya la ansiedad a fulanita. Let's pray para que se le vaya la tiroide, la presión. Déjame sanarte. You cannot cure people. That's a fucking lie. Because let me touch you. Throw yourself in the floor. Let the world judge me. But I don't, to me, this is why I'm a thinker, Emily. They could influence the people, but they cannot influence me. How many minutes we've been recording for?
1 hour and 37 minutes.
Wow. ¿Ah? ¿Cómo?
Entendí.
What did she say? Oh. Understand, my issue is why we must create value in order to get money. They're not teaching that in churches, Emily. They're not teaching that in schools. Here we're teaching people what they're not teaching in schools and churches. You got to you got to do in order to have. They want to have the money because everybody could do whatever they want to do with their money. But at the end of the day, everybody wants to have money because they want to be happy.
Yeah.
They're like, just like that quote she brought up.
Yeah.
People think the dream home is going to make them happy. But then you have the dream home and it's going to be empty because you didn't become a good person and didn't value relationships and didn't do ta. You could have the dream car, but the dream car, you're going to get bored of it. I've had all the cars, I had everything. But the one thing that has fulfilled me the most is helping a brother or sister get from point A to B, to C to D, in order to get to Z. Willing to share my blessings with others. Paying it forward fulfills me more than buying any material possessions ever. Straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
With all that said, subscribe to the channel. Share the videos. You get me? You don't know who you might impact with one of these videos, right?
Yeah.
Our branding is coming along. The videos are going to be edited, but the branding is coming along. So since the video are being edited, we're getting shorts. So little clips that I'm 1,000,000,000% sure that are going to be impactful. We're not doing this for the view. We're doing this for the message, the impact that we're going to basically create.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Am I wrong, bro?
Right.
This is bigger than us. And I genuinely believe it.
Me too.
I don't have nothing against the churches, the government. I'm just against keep people ignorant. Not everybody's a Carlos that questions everything.
Yeah.
I started questioning since a little kid. Why am I here? God, why you brought me to the world? What do I got to be doing in the world to please you? For you to be happy? Okay, see God's kingdom, Matthew 6:33, and his righteousness, and all else will be handed to you, given to you. But God wants you to literally create value. You get me? God is not going to give you the house. You can pray all you want, but if faith without works doesn't work, baby. You can want the car, but faith without works doesn't work. Starts with the dream business. God bless you guys. Love you guys. Es mentira. Six-pack check.